Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I've been putting a couple short videos out here regarding this beautiful controller. This is the Rane One Mark II, and I'm absolutely loving it. The more I dig into it, the more I love it. One of the great things is that it works with Algoriddim's DJ right out of the box. No need to MIDI map anything, although you can. And it works with both with all three, with my phone, it works with an iPad, and it works with my laptop. There is a couple differences though between at least the laptop and the phone and iPad versions. So anyhow, let me show you real quick in a real quick video. I'll show you kind of what it does and how it's set up, and it's plug and play pretty much, but check it out. All right guys, I'm back into the video. Right here you have the Rane One Mark II, and now I'm running on my Mac. I keep saying PC, but I mean Mac. I'm using a MacBook Pro M3, and here we go. So I'm gonna play a couple tracks right here. And as you can hear that there's some echo outs going on, effects on the PC or Mac. I don't know why I keep saying PC. I do have a gaming PC, so maybe that's why I was working on that yesterday. As you can see, all the buttons are working. I didn't map anything. Straight out of the box, all I did was plug in the USB into the computer. And everything works great. The effects are working. The internal effect, I have it set to external mixer. So I'm using the external effects, or the built-in effects on the Rane One Mark II. Hotkeys are working. Everything works as you expect. All the buttons are mapped. Now I have to mess with the mapping on these side buttons a little bit, it looks like, or I'm just not set. I have to go into settings, so I kind of just plug this in real quick. But I'm having a lot of fun with this right now. All right, as you can see, I switched over to my iPad right now. This is an M2 iPad Pro that I'm using right now. Runs smooth. And as you can see, all I did was plug it in, and it's working right out of the box. Didn't MIDI map anything. And it works great. And I'm just playing around with a couple buttons here just to see what the mapping is. I'm messing with the stem control right now. But what I did notice is that there's no echo outs or no effects when I'm using the stem controls. So I'm not sure if that's something that I need to go into the software to fix, or if that's just not possible. Maybe the iPad doesn't have enough processing power like my MacBook Pro does. And again, I was running a M3 MacBook Pro. Sorry, I kept saying PC, but it was a MacBook Pro. All right, guys, there you have it. It works with Algoriddim's DJ, and it works great. As far as I'm concerned, Algoriddim's DJ is the best DJ software out there on the market right now. It is the best. If you guys have been using Serato forever, like I've been using Serato for God knows how many years, decades it feels like, but I'm an old schooler, but I'm not afraid to change my ways. And I know a lot of you guys are afraid to change, or you're afraid to go into a club, and you don't want the other DJs to see that you're using Algoriddim's DJ, because we all thought it was a joke a couple years ago when it was, you were DJing on your iPad and stuff like that, but it ain't no joke anymore. Everybody's in catch-up game right now with Algoriddim's DJ. So Algoriddim's DJ will do it first, and then everybody else tries to follow. But it works right out of the box. Now, there is a couple of differences between using your PC and using an iPad or a phone. One of the big differences I know, and if anybody knows a fix, just leave it in the comments below. But one of the differences was when I used the pad modes on my PC, it had all your effects. So it had your echoes out and your breaks and all that stuff without me having to do anything. So right out of the box, on all the pads, everything was already mapped, everything looked great. When I used it with the iPad and with my phone, there was no effects. So yeah, it took out, the bass and the drums or the vocals, whatever, but there was no kind of transitional effects. Like there was nothing going on there as far as like echo outs and stuff like that. I'm probably missing something, and I may be just dumb right now, which is not too far from the truth. But I'll have to dig in a little deeper, and if I find a fix for that, I'll let you know. But as far as I'm concerned, at least the PC version, I was loving it. I'm having a blast with Algorithdims DJ using it, and it's even more of a blast when you use it with this controller. So anyhow, folks, another short video with the Rane One Mark II. If you get one, let me know in the comments how you're liking it, and make sure you like, subscribe, make a couple comments. Let me know if you do have a fix for that on the iPad and the phone for those echo outs and stuff like that on the stem effects. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.